everyone, I'm Stephanie. I'm the On Point Stitcher. Welcome back to my channel for Flosstube number 29. It's the second one of the year of 2025, and it's a really cold Saturday. And it's also the weekend of 24 Hour of Cross Stitch. So there's a lot going on here in the house today, so if you hear some giggling in the background or hair dryers or anything like that, my daughters and a friend of theirs are getting ready for a school dance, and we don't even know if it will actually happen, so fingers crossed that it doesn't get canceled. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful, and then we got a cold snap, so it went from like 50 degrees all the way down to it's 15 degrees today, and it's supposed to get to -1 tonight, so it's gonna be pretty chilly, and then the next couple of days are going to be pretty cold, so we're just hanging in there. They are canceling some things just because of how cold it is. We got snow, and that snow has turned into some pretty significant ice here and there. And so it's just a little dangerous out there. So if they have the dance, then we'll know in half an hour. And so they're getting ready regardless because we're going to enjoy it anyway. We're going to have a nice dinner and just have a good time. And if it gets rescheduled, then we'll just have to do it all over again. So, anywho, I'm so glad you're here. I hope your January is going well and that you are enjoying this weekend. I do want to say, though, for those of you that are in California and have either been in the fires or haven't been in the fires but know someone in the fires, I just want to say my heart is going out to you. Nona's fine, for any of you that are wondering. She is more south in California, and so she said it was actually really strange because they didn't even get any smoke. They didn't get any signs of any fires. She said it was gorgeous, and so it was really almost hard to believe that there were fires going on. So I just want to let you guys know that my thoughts and prayers are with you, and I'm really sorry for those of you that have lost anything, and I really hope that if there's anything that you need, that you are reaching out to the community to let us know so that we can help you. That being said, let's go ahead and get on into the cross stitch. Like I said, not a lot of projects, but a lot of progress. So the first one that I'm going to share with you is my Heaven and Earth Sal, so my stitch along. I'm doing Innocent Dreams. There's a lot of people doing Innocent Dreams, but it's been fun to see it kind of coming forward because I always wonder how things are going to turn out. So hopefully I have a picture of where I was before. I don't remember if I do or not. So hopefully you're seeing that now. But since I've seen you last, I have put in 7,325 stitches, and I currently have, and I'll go ahead and show that project. So here I am on that now. I currently am at 9,675 stitches, and overall percentage is 11.34%, and I did get to my first page finish, and I actually made it to my January goal. So this one is technically, it's done for the day, but it is Winnie the Pooh day. So I might have to put in at least 100 stitches just because the name of our bunny is Winnie the Pooh. So we'll see if I get to that. I am planning on working on another project today just to see if I can get to my goal a little bit faster for the month, but I might have to work on our little Winnie the Pooh here. I did start working on this ear here because my daughter that I'm making this for, I was working up here and she saw the outline of the non-stitches here, and she looked at me and she said, "Is that gonna be the ear?" And I said, "Absolutely, that is the spot where the ear goes." She goes, oh, that ear is just gonna be so cute. Obviously, she was asking me to work on the ear. So I scooched on down to that ear and got that started. So really loving this. My husband actually was really, really liking this one too. He said he likes the way that it feels dreamlike. So that's been really fun to see. And I'm really excited that I am at my January goal because that means that I can work on other goals. Okay. Next one I worked on, I only got to stitch on it for 1 day and just like a couple of hours, so not a whole lot, but that is cookie delivery, and I put in about 200 or 300 stitches since you saw it last. I actually could not find how many I put in on the 1 day that I worked on it, but I know it was at least 200 stitches. And I did finish a color and moved on to a new color. I'm currently working on 225 and working up in the hat in this area up here to get that started. I'm really enjoying how this is kind of coming together. Sorry it's hard to see, but I really am enjoying that one. And I am working this one extreme cross country, 1 color at a time if possible. Here in the face is a stitch all by itself. And it was the last one for that color, and I couldn't find it on Pattern Keeper. Pattern Keeper is amazing where, you know, it lights up green for the color that you're looking for. By the way, that one's at 27.75%. But I couldn't find this last color, or this last stitch. And I was like, what is going on? I can't find it. So I started scrolling in and just looking everywhere for this stitch. And I finally found it in the glasses, I guess, is where it is. And it's a stitch all by itself. There's no other stitches around it. And so I have put it in, and I put it in to finish it off, I put it as a pin stitch, but I was like, I don't trust my pin stitches. So I actually just did some waste thread over off to the side too, so that I can stitch over it on the back. So that was kind of funny though. Sorry, I paused it for just a second. I heard one of the kids coming up the stairs and was thinking, oh, she needs me to come help her with some hair accessory or something like that, but actually she just ran past my door and went to her door even faster. So the next project that I have with me today, this is actually a lot going on this one. This is Hilo, and I put it in a new frame. So it's one of the ones that I showed you a while ago, I think back in December, that I made myself. And so I wanted to be able to work on this in my office on my floor stand. I was like, what is the word? Help me out here. I wanted to be able to work on it on my floor stand. And the Q-snap that I had it in was an 11, and so it stopped about like right here, and it didn't quite fit the arms. The one side just kept on falling out every time I would like turn it over to finish off thread or anything like that, and so it was like kind of just like sitting on it. And so I put it in a larger frame, which is really, really nice, especially on this piece because you can see more. So just got started on this one. This one I am working on for the 24 hours of cross stitch. This one has a goal of 2,000 stitches for the month because this is my stitch to the, sorry, this is my stitch to the moon for full coverage fanatics. And the goal is in the team that I'm in that everyone get 2,000 stitches in specific projects for the month. And I wanted to challenge myself and do a different project than Winnie the Pooh Bunny, just because I was like, well, I want to challenge myself to get some work done on this one, because this one is the next really big one that I would like completed, and so I've got to get moving on it. Currently, it started at like just under 10%, and since you saw it last, I have put in 514 stitches, and altogether it is at 36,708 stitches and is now at 10.02%. So I did get a page finish in here, and the last page is going to be right here. I am starting on that, and the goal for 24 hours of cross stitch is to actually get this page over to the end so that I have the full length of width of the piece completed. And it's kind of hard to see what's going on here. This is a palm tree. And I just realized I haven't been showing you any pictures of what the finished products will be. I apologize. I was in a little bit of a hurry to get started, but that is all right. Next time. I actually have to walk out the door here in about 10 minutes to take my daughter to her little get-together with some friends. So both of our daughters go to the same high school now, and so one daughter is going out with friends and the other daughter is hanging out with a friend here for dinner. So I gotta run the eldest over to her friends here in a few minutes. So that's where I'm at here now, and that's it. Like I said, not a whole lot of projects, lots of progress, but coming up, so the rest of January is going to get to my goal on high-low. That shouldn't take too long, and then I will be working on my secret stitch for Flossmas coming up for this year, and so I still have to kit that one up, and I have the material that I think I'm going to be using for it. I think I'm going to be using a 18 count. I have an ivory. So I will see you guys next time, and I will be doing a stitch with me next weekend, and then the first week of February I'll do another Flosstube and get you all caught up with the other things that I might have going on. I might squeeze in some additional projects if I'm able to get to my goals, and so if that's the case, I actually want to try to squeeze in Marigold, so you might see her next time. That's it for today. I know I've said that a couple times. I'm just excited. So I'll see you next time. Make life a little more beautiful, one stitch at a time. Bye.